Right, welcome back. You join us on I don't know what this is, week 3 of our extension build. As you can see, I've grown a festive beard, which will be coming off before I go back to work. I've just had to take one for the team and eat this chocolate log. The rest of it is January the 3rd. We're in our new year, new health kick, and I've just had to take one for the team and eat a chocolate log because we got to get rid of everything that is in this kitchen. So as you can see, our kitchen is absolute chaos because the builders are coming back on Monday to knock these walls down, and we're having to basically just get everything out of this kitchen. We are going to have no oven, no hob, no dishwasher, which is going to be a real pain. But fortunately, we are very lucky in that we have another kitchen, which I'll show you. In front of our house, we have like a utility room, which is a bit strange to have it at the front of your house, but it's basically, it's actually a bigger kitchen than the current kitchen that we have. This is actually where Emma works, but it's another room that's absolute chaos at the moment. But this is where Emma works. She does beauty stuff. People come here, women come in and have bits put on and bits taken off and general kind of counselling service. This area here, which is going to be our future utility room, we've taken the table down and we are going to put the fridge and the table there. Yeah, we're going to have our like kettle and air fryer and stuff like that and a small table. So we're just going to start now by just moving this table out from here, putting it there. And the fridge is going to have to come out of this gap here, which is a bit more of a problem because this radiator is in the way and we cannot get the fridge out while the radiator is on. So the radiator has got to come off to be able to get the fridge out, and that's going to be a problem for the builder, not me. So we're going to set that up as a kitchen for the next couple of months because we're going to lose our kitchen now for a couple of months, which is quite a long time, but we've got to get everything cleared out, ready for them to come back. So, as I said, we have got a kitchen in the other room there, but as Emma works all the time, we kind of need a kitchen out here as well so we can still get to the fridge and stuff like that. So we're going to put our fridge there. This is going to be our new utility room, as I explained, but we're going to put the fridge there, and I'll move this table out here, and this is going to be the home to our air fryer and all those kind of things. Air fryer, toaster, kettle. But the lights that we had here were hanging really low, and as you can see here, I've done a quality electrical job there in lifting those lights up. I like to think it's a nice sort of feature piece, the way that these two are low and that one's slightly higher, and there's just no wires showing, just nothing. My dad is an electrician and I think he'd be quite proud of that actually when he watches this video. Something else you want to do when you're taking things apart, put all the screws and things into a bag, because when you come to put it back together again, you'll never find them and it'll become a nightmare. Right, something else we've done this week is we have got our kitchen tiles, the floor tiles. So we went over B&Q and we got these in the sale. We've got these kind of light grey tiles. They are massive. And you can see the huge pile there of tiles that we've got ready to be laid. Even the dog is scared. He don't know what's going on. His kitchen is empty. He don't know what to do. Right, so next job is to move this sofa upstairs. Luckily, we've got quite a wide set of stairs to be able to take this sofa up into, and we've actually got, this is absolute chaos out here, but we've got a big hallway which has actually got a sofa in it, but this is actually going to be where we're going to store our kitchen when it arrives. So we want to get this sofa out of the way. How are we going to do this? Do you want to go back up? Do you want to go first or second? My legs keeps getting stuck. Oh. Alright, this is going to be, I've just been watching World's Strongest Man. Perhaps this could be, this could actually, this could actually be one of the events. I can't because my feet get stuck underneath. Right, go. I have to. No, I can only do one. It's like.
How are we going to get it through the door?
I don't know. We'll work that out when we get there. This is a family affair.
As always.
Everyone's getting involved.
Open it to get through. Close it. And
Yes. Brilliant. Right, sorted, job done. Now I need to put all this stuff in the loft. This is the table that I took apart earlier and some chairs that we're not actually going to keep, but everything goes in the loft. Perhaps one thing I will show you on this house, got nothing to do with the extension, but the loft we've got in this house is massive. Just come and have a quick look. This is my next potential project. But yeah, the loft on this house, I mean, look at the height. The height of this ceiling, I don't even know if this laser figure works. Okay, so I just measure that. So there, so the ceiling height is 4 meters, which is really 4.033 meters, which is absolutely massive for a loft. I'll come from the other wall and measure the length. Yeah, so the height of this loft is 4 meters and the length of the loft is 9 meters. I've often thought about just having this as a big cinema room. It'd be well smart. You just have the screen down there. There's actually enough room up here probably to create 2 bedrooms, still have loft space because it's just so high. But this would be an expensive project, so I'm not sure if it's something we'll ever do, but it's one of them things. Perhaps it's going to be the next project, who knows. Monday is here. Come in. Right, as I explained, by the magic of YouTube, it's now Monday and they've come this morning and the kitchen is gone. It is no more. So they came in this morning, they just started taking out all the kitchen, they've removed the pipework, the electrics, and they're going to use this because they're going to board up the door that we've currently got here so they can insulate it. So that'll get boarded up now so no dust goes into the house, hopefully. And then something else they've done, which is quite major, taking the ceiling down. So we're starting to see what our vaulted ceiling is going to look like. And I don't really know if the camera does it justice, but it's just made it look so much different in here. Just having that ceiling vaulted just seems so much bigger and everything just seems bigger and brighter, but probably because the entire kitchen is gone. If we look out in the garden though, different story. It is chaos out there. That's the old kitchen and the ceiling. And then also if you just look to the left there, they've delivered the acros because tomorrow they're going to come back and take the wall down, take these walls down. So they're going to start, I think, by taking down this internal wall, which is like a cupboard, which isn't really doing anything. And one of the things that kind of amazed me with this is I don't really understand why this is a solid wall, because you'd think it doesn't need to be a solid wall. But maybe that's just how they built old houses. They build them solidly, which I suppose is a good thing, but it seems strange to me. If you were going to put a cupboard in there, you would just do it as a kind of stud wall. So yeah, so tomorrow they're going to come back, they're going to take out this cupboard, they're then going to take out the windows, and they are going to take out both of these walls. So big day today and a big day tomorrow. But so far, I can't really fault the builders because they've kind of done everything they said they were going to do. So I'm sure I will end up having an argument with them at some point, but so far they're doing well. So we move on. Right, it's Tuesday and this is probably the scariest thing we've seen so far. Take a look at this. So the walls have come out and as you can see, the entire side of our house is being held up by poles and it is just crazy. I hope they're going to come back and put this all back in place, but as you can see, the garden is just getting worse and worse, full of junk. But yeah, it's interesting. But I was hoping, I haven't actually been in here yet, hoping you can get a feel for the space, but I'm not sure I am. It's so weird. That's the old back door. Still got plugs. But yeah, here's the vaulted ceiling again. And tomorrow they're going to come back, take out the rest of the walls, and then by the end of the week, hopefully the steel will arrive and we'll put the steel in. But as you can see, carnage, but progress. Right, it is Wednesday, so what I'm going to try and do is just do little updates from each day so you can see the progress. Some days obviously there'll be more progress than others, but I'll show you the progress for today. So as you can see, the rubbish has been collected, so that's great. The garden is starting to look a little bit more like a garden again. And out here, we've now got the stills. Sorry, it's actually raining, that's why they've all gone home. But out here you can see that we've now got the steels which are holding up the roof. So if we kind of come back, you see the chaos at the back of our house, but starting to really move on now. And if you look here, they've taken away quite a chunk of the roof. Now the builder did explain this to me. It's something to do with tying in the new roof. Didn't completely understand it, but something to do with that. And the back door is actually, the old back door has been bricked up. So that is the progress for today. They're hoping that the steel will be here by Monday. So it's Wednesday today. There's a bit of a delay on the steel because it's so big. Apparently they didn't have that in or something or other, I don't know. But the steel will hopefully be on Monday. So it'll probably slow down a bit tomorrow and the next day, and then kick off again next week. But it's raining, so I'm gonna go inside. Right, it's Saturday now and they've now gone for the week, and I would say we had a lot of progress Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then Thursday, Friday it slowed down. They didn't actually come on Fridays because we're waiting for the steel that's going to go across here, which is going to be delivered on Monday, and they can't really do anything until they've done that. So the only thing they have done is on Thursday they started to put the pipe work in for this will be the dishwasher and water supply that's going to go into the island that's going to be there. So they've kind of got that ready, but we've hit a problem because this is the main water supply, comes into the building. That's like your stopcock, but this pipe here, it goes down into the ground and then it should go out into a main out the front there. They need to be able to turn the water off at the mains, but we cannot find the main drain. So I had to call the water company. Now the water company is going to come out and they're going to see if they can find it. There is a concern that it might have been tarmacked over, which is not good because I reckon they're going to end up wanting to put a water meter in, which I don't want. So that's going to be a real pain if that ends up happening. But they're going to come on Tuesday to see if they can locate my water main so we can switch that off, get this thing moved. So what I'm going to do though, you see I've got my pen out, you know I love a drawing, is I'm actually going to draw out the kitchen because I need to work out where we want the island because they need to work out where they want to channel those pipes. So what I'm going to do is measure from this wall out 600 mil because that's how far the cupboards come out, and draw a line along here. So our kitchen is basically going to be, just to explain, I can't remember if I showed a picture of this on a previous video, it's just going to be a wall of cupboards here, and the oven's going to be in it and the microwave and all that, but it'll just be a wall of cupboards, and then there's going to be like an island thing, peninsula or whatever it's called, like here. So that peninsula, I don't know if I've done it too big to be honest, but it's 2.7 meters long by 1.12 meters. So what I'm going to do is draw that out because I want to know how big this gap's going to be between the two. So that's my next task to do. Luckily the builders have left me this thing, which I don't have in my toolbox, which is quite handy. So I'm going to draw this thing out now. I'm not going to put you through the pain of another drawing again like last time, so you'll see that in the next video. Yeah, so next week, Monday, hopefully the steel goes in, then the doors get ordered. Doors take 2 weeks to be made, and then once the steel is in, they're going to start putting the roof in. So I'm hoping that next week, the steel will go in, the roof will start to get built, the doors will get ordered, and then in about 2.5 weeks, maybe 3 weeks, we'll be completely watertight. We can start working on the inside. I think that's the hope anyway. So good progress, and I'll see you next week.